At this very instant, everything you know has a destiny written in silence. You, us, and every star you see in the sky are falling at a terrifying speed of 600 kilometers per second toward a point we cannot see. From the observatories atop the peaks of the Canary Islands in Spain to the tracking stations in the vast deserts of Texas, scientists have detected a movement that defies all logic. An invisible force, hidden behind the veil of dust of our own galaxy, pulls us with a strength equivalent to tens of thousands of galaxies combined. We know this anomaly as the Great Attractor. Today, we invite you to subscribe and join us on this cinematic journey to discover if we are facing the end of our universe, or the beginning of something we are only just starting to comprehend. For decades, we believed the universe was a predictable place, where every galaxy simply moved away from the others due to the expansion of the Big Bang. However, in 1987, a group of astronomers known as the Seven Samurai, led by Alan Dressler, detected an anomaly that shouldn't exist. Upon mapping the sky, they discovered that we are not just drifting apart, we are also being dragged. We, along with thousands of neighboring galaxies, are deviating from uniform expansion. It is as if an invisible hand has changed the course of our raft in the middle of an expanding ocean. Our galaxy travels at a colossal speed, over 2.1 million kilometers per hour. To give you an idea of this frantic pace, it is a speed that would allow us to cross the entire state of Florida, from the beaches of Miami to the border with Georgia, in just a couple of seconds. A desperate race toward a destination that, until very recently, didn't even have a name. And here is where the mystery deepens. If we are heading towards something so massive, why can't we just point our telescopes and observe it? The answer lies in our own position in the cosmos. We live deep within a dense disk composed of billions of stars, thick clouds of gas, and opaque cosmic dust that, ironically, acts as an impenetrable wall. This vast galactic plane creates a permanent blind spot, a curtain of light and shadow that masks the distant universe from our sight. It is a situation we know well on Earth. Imagine trying to see the horizon from the heart of California on days when the Pacific fog, that dense marine layer, envelops everything. No matter how powerful our spotlights are, the light scatters, leaving us in the dark. Similarly, the center of our galaxy is a fog of billions of stars that prevents us from seeing what lies on the other side. Astronomers refer to this region as the Zone of Avoidance. For decades, we felt like navigators without a compass. But in our relentless pursuit of answers, we have learned to look beyond the veil. Through the lens of X-ray and infrared astronomy, we have finally begun to pierce that wall of dust. It is as if the coastal fog has suddenly lifted, revealing that we are not alone in this vast ocean. What has been discovered is staggering. Beyond the Zone of Avoidance, hidden within the constellation of Norma, lies a center of gravity so massive it warps the very fabric of space-time around us. This is no giant black hole or world-devouring monster, but a colossal concentration of galaxies with a gravitational pull equivalent to a quadrillion suns. We are nothing more than a mere wisp swept along by this invisible current. But is the Great Attractor the end of the road? Or is it simply a waypoint on a journey towards something even larger and more ancient, lurking deep within the Laniakea Supercluster. When we finally peered through the galactic dust, we realized something staggering. The Great Attractor is not a solitary object, but the heart of an immense basin. It is called Laniakea, a name that in Hawaiian means immeasurable heaven. It is our cosmic continent, a structure spanning 500 million light-years in diameter, housing more than 100,000 galaxies. Imagine for a moment that galaxies are like drops of water. They do not move at random. They follow the grooves of gravity, flowing toward the lowest point of an invisible valley. To understand this movement, we can look to the landscapes of Florida. In the sprawling wetlands of the Everglades, water flows almost imperceptibly, following slopes so gentle the human eye cannot detect them, yet they determine the destiny of every drop toward the sea. In the same way, our Milky Way is a drop of light sliding down a river of gravity in this vast cosmic delta. Everything in Laniakea flows toward the Great Attractor, our own specific river mouth. However, for these rivers of stars to exist, the void must also exist. Surrounding Laniakea are deserts of absolute nothingness, regions where there are no galaxies, no light, and no hope for life. It is a scale of solitude, reminiscent of the vastness of the Meseta Central in Spain, where the horizon seems endless and the distance between one sanctuary and another can be overwhelming. We are in an oasis of light, surrounded by an ocean of darkness. But the most disturbing discovery is not the void that surrounds us, but the realization that despite the strength of the Great Attractor, we may never reach our destination. There is something more powerful than gravity, attempting to tear our cosmic continent asunder. Yet, in this arena of titanic forces, the Great Attractor has encountered an invincible rival. While gravity struggles to draw us together in a cosmic embrace, an even more mysterious force, dark energy, is stretching the very fabric of space, driving galaxies apart at an ever-accelerating rate. This is the ultimate paradox of our existence. We are like travelers racing toward home, only to discover that the road is expanding beneath our feet, faster than we can move. Despite falling toward the Great Attractor at 600 kilometers per second, it is highly probable that we will never reach its center. The universe is fragmenting, and we are witnesses to its final size of unity. Knowing that we are falling toward the unknown should not inspire fear, but a profound humility. For millennia, our species has looked up from the stillness of the night to try and decipher this invisible map. And though we are but a speck of dust in a continent of galaxies, we possess something extraordinary, the capacity to comprehend the immensity that surrounds us. We are the way the cosmos observes itself. We are not just castaways in a gravitational current. We are the chroniclers of a journey that began 13.8 billion years ago, a journey that, thanks to your curiosity, we will continue to explore together. Thank you for joining us on this voyage through the vastness. Until the next chapter.